welcome to this week's episode of TNN. I'm your host, Dan. This year is almost over. Summer break is just around the corner. We are students and staff with their plans for summer vacation work. Here's what you said.
I'm just gonna sleep on bed.
I'm just gonna hang out with friends.
I am going to Hawaii and Las Vegas and Michigan for the summer. All right, show off. I'm going to Monterey for my birthday. That's exciting. I'm gonna go play with sea otters. That's it.
Plans for summer break are to go back to my hometown, Kansas, and go swimming and have a lot of fun with family.
Some of my plans for the summer are to be outside, go hiking, go to Lake Tahoe with my kids.
Summer, I'm gonna have fun.
You plan to have fun?
Yeah.
So this summer I will be going nowhere, most likely. But I will be relaxing and doing homework since I'm taking summer classes. Very fun.
Go.
I'm probably gonna go to my grandma's and probably go to the water park.
Alright, so my plans for the summer is right after we get out of school the following week on the 13th. My mom and I are leaving for Europe, so we're going to go to England and France and Italy and see a bunch of places around there. So we'll be gone for 3 weeks, and then I'll come back for a few days. And then I get to go to a conference in Sacramento with some teachers and Virgil and Lucy from here and learn some great stuff. So we come back with leadership with some fabulous ideas for you guys next year.
So what I'm doing for the summer is just gonna like hang out in my house and play video games or something.
This summer, we're gonna go camping.
With my personal favorite idea.
We're gonna do San Francisco Pride parade. That'll be fun.
Oh, Pride Parade.
2 kiddos turning 18, so lots of celebrating. And our first anniversary, we're gonna go either to Los Angeles or Chicago. Haven't decided yet.
What I'm gonna do over the summer is just go to the pool. I mean, it's gonna be hot as freak. I don't know how to say it.
Alright, so this summer I'm going to be spending a lot of time here, hiring teachers, getting the school ready for next year, and hopefully a lot of pool time. I really want to lay by the pool and sleep in.
Okay, so I'm actually going to Disneyland over the summer. I haven't made any plans yet, but it's gonna happen. Thank you.
So my plan for the summer is either go to Lake Tahoe to swim or just relax somewhere.
Stop the cat.
So,
This week we got to sit down and talk with Miss Wilson. Let's watch and get to know Miss Wilson a little bit.
Good morning, I'm Chelsea and I'm here with Miss Wilson to get to know her a little better. Miss Wilson, are you ready to get started?
Yes, I'm ready.
Miss Wilson, how long have you been at Trainer?
So I have been at Trainer since I was a substitute teacher, and that was back in 2009 through my student teaching and current. So whatever 22 minus 9 is, that is how many years I've been here.
What do you do here at Trainer?
I do a lot of stuff. I work with teachers on lessons and assessments. I work with getting students to their classes. I compile and look at data so that we can make accurate decisions for you guys in the classroom. I help Miss Virgil with all kinds of stuff, and Miss Lucy and Miss Vivian or Miss Rosas. I help students with their issues. I pretty much do whatever is needed.
Why did you choose to work at Trainer?
It reminds me of the middle school and high school that I went to in California, and it felt like home when I was a substitute teacher and then doing my student teaching that I wanted to stay here.
What is your best part about your job?
The best part about my job is when I get to work with students and teachers and laugh, but also make learning happening, make sure learning is happening.
Okay, we have some questions about your favorite things. What's your favorite food?
Do I have to have just one food, or can I have multiple foods because they're tied?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would definitely say pizza is a favorite, but so are enchiladas and lasagna.
Okay, what is your favorite color?
Black, like my soul, or dark purple, like a fresh bruise.
Who are your favorite actors?
You assume that I know the names of the actors. What was that show on Netflix? No. I don't know any of their names. I don't know.
Okay, what's your favorite music?
I like a variety of music, so it depends on my mood. If I am feeling emotional and upset about something, I like to listen to heavy metal music because it makes me really happy. If I want to sing in the car with my daughter, we listen to a lot of Disney or hip hop. So just a variety of music really, but mostly heavy metal.
Okay, who is your favorite student?
I don't know if I actually have a favorite. I have a lot of favorites, and I have a lot of close favorites, and I have a lot of really strong favorites. But I think that actually, I saw one of my ultimate favorite students. She invited me to her baby shower. She was a student of mine probably 7 years ago now, and her name is Geraldine. And she's absolutely a wonderful human, but she doesn't go here anymore.
Okay, what is your best advice for trainer students?
If you're going to disagree with the adults, make sure that you are not angry when you're voicing your disagreements, because then it sounds disrespectful and angry. And we will listen to you if you talk to us with a calm voice, but sometimes students they yell at the adults or they cuss at the adults. And if you want the adults to listen to you and respect you, talk to us calmly.
Okay. And finally, our most important question. What is your plans for summer break?
My daughter's going to summer school in Boys and Girls Club, so I am focusing on my classes for my master's degree and maybe going to the spa one day, a couple of camping trips, not while she's at Boys and Girls Club because that would be weird, and reading lots of books.
Okay, thank you for letting us get to know you a little bit. Don't forget to say hi to Miss Wilson and say hi.
Hi, Vikings!
There's always something happening here at Trainer. Here are your special announcements for this week.
Hey Vikings, it's Miss Dodge, letting you guys know that our last teacher versus student game is going to be next Wednesday, June 1st. We'll be playing volleyball. We'll follow the normal schedule for Wednesdays, and then from 1:15 to 2 o'clock will be the volleyball game. You'll have the option again of choosing either to go to the gym to watch the game or the cafeteria to work on coloring or watching a movie or playing some other games. We'll see you then.
Good morning, trainers, students, and staff. We will be having a pie, a teacher, and students during field day. We will be charging $1 per pie for students, and teachers will pay $2 per pie. You may not pie someone without their consent.
Hey Vikings, it's Miss Dodge reminding you that if you bought anything from the trainer store, you need to pick it up from E6 after school within the next week. The very last day that you can purchase things from the trainer store is going to be field day, where we'll be selling different kinds of snacks or bottled waters or chips or actual items from the store. Please make sure you get those picked up by the end of the school year. Thanks!
The house point challenge is almost over, and it's almost time to pay the trainer bell. Let's see who is in the lead as our competition gets closer to the finish line.
Oh, yeah. There's a long knot up there. No, we got it.
That's cool. That's
How come yours is better?
I, Ida B. Wells, was born July 16, 1862. I grew up in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and I was a slave back then. In 1877, both my parents died and one of my younger siblings due to the yellow fever outbreak. At that time, I was spending my time at my grandparents' house in another state, so I was spared from the disease that was going around. I was 16 at the time, taking care of my 7 younger siblings, when I convinced a nearby school administrator that I was 18 and landed my first job as a teacher. From there, I worked as hard as I could to earn enough money so I could move me and my siblings to my aunt. In 1882, me and my siblings moved to Memphis, Tennessee to live with my aunt, and from there on, I started my own journey. I became part owner and reporter for Free Speech, which is a newspaper company. And when I was working there, I found out 3 of my friends were lynched, which meant that they were hung to death, and they weren't given a fair trial. In 1892, I started investigating crimes like lynching to people that weren't given a fair trial. And that went good. I solved some cases. Anyways, moving on. In 1909, I helped found the NAAC, which is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I also helped in, I also wrote and published a novel called Southern Horrors Lynched in All Its Phases, which is about people being lynched and how I solved the crimes. In 1830, I became the first African American woman to run for Illinois State Senate. Unfortunately, that didn't go well, and March 25th, 1931, I died. That's all I have.
Hi, I assume Mr. Nevins.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
There it is.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How about yourself, Mr. Nevins?
I'm doing great. You know, enjoying my alter ego, the Mandalorian.
Looks like it. Something I can help you with there?
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you know why the Star Wars trilogy goes 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3?
'Cause George Lucas is kind of weird. I don't know why.
No, because Yoda was in charge of directing. He was. Go
That'll do
Vikings!